like that. Oh my gosh, what? I can't even do an intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a do's in your first year. So it's back to uni season. A lot of people are going to be starting uni or you already have, and here are some tips to have a amazing first year. Last time on my channel I did a don'ts in your first year, so do check that out. I'm going to link that down below. It's got some really good advice slash regrets of my own, so have a check of that. Give a like button on this video and definitely don't forget to subscribe. I've got some really good content coming up at the moment. I've got clothing hauls, I've got room tours, vlogs. You don't want to miss it, guys, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Firstly, speak to as many people as you can. They don't have to be your best friends or anything, but it's just nice to talk to people, you know, find out where they've come from, what they're studying. And Freshers Week is the best excuse to speak to anybody. It is like the only week I would say where it doesn't seem strange just to go to somebody and be like, hey, what's your name? Like, what are you studying? Are you excited about uni? Whatever. Literally. And there are people that I'm not necessarily close with, but I did meet in Freshers Week. And still to today, like when I see them around campus, I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, so it's just nice.
Are they waving at us? I don't know. What are we gonna do? Just act friendly.
I do realise it's like a really hard thing to do for anybody who's introverted and shy. I mean, I'm not the most confident person. Like, some people are like, oh, you seem so confident, and I'm like, I'm really not. But you know, like that saying when they say fake it till you make it. Literally, that's what I did in Freshers Week. I was like, I'm like super confident, and I was like, not confident at all. So just try and come out your shell as much as you can. Take it step by step, basically. Definitely don't forget to stay in contact with friends, families and teachers back home, because you know, they still want to know how you're getting on. You might have like gone on to another chapter in your life, but it doesn't mean you have to forget about everybody. I always try and bring my mum nearly every morning to see how she is. I still stay in contact with teachers I got on with really well, and also my best friend. It's just really nice to tell them how you're getting on, and especially like when you feel down, those are the people you tend to go to, so don't forget to stick around in their lives. If there is anything that you get from this video, please take this tip. Take time for yourself, take care of yourself, like your mental health, make sure you're staying safe, like go to bed at a reasonable hour most of the time. Just take some alone time, nap time. I mean, that was probably my favorite time of the day. You will know once you go to uni and you start lectures, like literally naps are like a must. So yeah, take some time to be alone, do some exercise maybe, or watch a film. I don't know, maybe do your nails if you're into that. So take some time for yourself. And this nicely leads on to my next point, which is definitely get in contact with the student welfare system. If you at all feel like down, if you feel depressed, if you don't feel like yourself, if you're having doubts about your course, university, anything, go to them, because honestly you don't need to suffer in silence. And sometimes you might feel, oh, I might be the only one, but you really aren't. And it's so important that you do tell people how you're feeling and not to isolate yourself in that sense. I knew tons of people who got diagnosed with depression, a lot of people who had to drop out because of their mental health. And if you are having doubts about the university you're at, or even the course, talk to a counsellor or talk to any careers advisor, and go with your gut feeling as well, because as much as university, like I explained before, can be amazing, it can be so fun, sometimes it's not for everybody, or it's not the right uni. Try as many societies as you can. So in the Freshers, I just sign up to any that seem interesting to you. You can turn up to one of their meetings or events, and if you don't like it, just don't keep going. I definitely challenge you to join something that scares you or something that just seems really weird and strange, it's the best place to meet people, to bond with people, and basically make friends for life. And honestly, I did musical theatre last year, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever done at uni, I think, and it's just so fun. And the great thing with societies is they tend to do a lot of socials and a lot of really cool events, so you can just go to them in your free time and have lots of fun. Do be as organised as you can, so try and keep your room tidy, keep your notes in separate folders, have all your lecture notes on OneDrive or something where they're all together online, because you never know if your laptop might break or if it gets lost or stolen, so do that. Do save some money if you can, because you never know when you might have an emergency, like your phone might break, your laptop might break, like you don't realise how many things can go wrong sometimes. Sometimes you have to buy like books, or you might want to treat yourself, or you might want to fund a holiday with your friends. Like I know I funded my own holiday last year. It was so good because I felt so independent and I had such a great time. Do make sure that you are signed up for your uni's nearest GP and dentist. It's so important just to have your records over there just in case you might have an emergency, or you just need a checkup, or you need a prescription, so don't forget to do that. I had tons of friends who got freshers flu or who got worse things, and it was so much easier because they had been registered at the GP and they could easily get a prescription, so don't forget to do that. Definitely do apply for internships, work experience, vacation work. It's really good to have on your CV, and it will give you a really good idea if you want to work in a certain sector or not, and it just gives you a clearer path, I guess, when you graduate. So usually internships are for people in their second year, so if you're in your first year, you'll probably have to apply for insight days or just work experience. I don't think there are any internships, but I'm not entirely sure, so you'd have to check that out yourself. But I did vacation work this summer, so I worked in retail, and it was really good because you just get like life skills, and it was just nice to have a little bit of retail experience. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Comment if you have any videos you particularly want to see, and hit the bell button so you know when I upload. You can also follow me on Instagram if you like and stalk me. And I usually put up when I've uploaded, so do that. And have a fab week, guys. Bye!